The project was a collaboration locally, but it was a massive collaboration with the state. Our guest speaker today is no stranger to Chillicothe. This $40-some million that was awarded to Ross County earlier this year is not the first time the Department of Development has awarded significant grant funds to Chillicothe. A couple years ago, Director Mihalik came down and awarded us a $2.5 million check for rebuilding the sewer treatment plant. She is the 55th mayor of the city of Findlay. I like to think that means she thinks about towns like ours. She thinks about the region as well. And we're just so fortunate to have somebody like her who is in a leadership position, leading the Department of Development, and really thinking about the state as a whole. The 3 C's get a lot of attention, but we like it when the 4th C gets a little bit of love too. And that's where we're at. Director Mihalik, please come on up.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you, Mayor, for your hospitality and inviting me to join you all. Commissioner, appreciate that as well. You know, the last time I was in Chillicothe, it was a very hot day in May, unlike today, although it is beautiful. But we were standing in the park around downtown, and I'm pretty sure I was wearing a Chillicothe Paints hat that I was given, and my comms team absolutely freaked out because I was doing TV interviews with the Chillicothe Paints hat on. But why not? When you're local, celebrate it, right? But we, that day, were talking about the future of Chillicothe. We were talking about the future of Ross County, of Appalachia, but ultimately the future of the state of Ohio. And I am sure, as I recognize quite a few faces here today, that many of you were there. And I hope that when you left, there was a renewed sense of inspiration and determination to get some pretty cool stuff done. Because, as all of you know, Ohio is absolutely on the move. Across our state, we are seeing people embrace innovation. They're embracing progress, collaboration. The two of you talked about that this morning. And together, we are building an Ohio where ideas thrive and solutions are born, even if it takes 30 years. It's absolutely getting done. The vision is here. So I want to applaud all of you for your dedication to helping Ross County achieve new avenues to prosperity. And as I travel across the state, I get to meet a lot of great people. I hear about their ideas and their visions and their dreams, and it truly is an inspiration to me. Someone who came from humble beginnings. I too had a stint in local government, and even before I was elected, I wrote grants. And so I know how much work goes into this process. But what I have seen, I've been a lot of places in Ohio. And for the last several years, I have recognized that Appalachia is a place where very, very bold dreams come to life. And it has been a pleasure to get to work with Governor DeWine, Lieutenant Governor Husted, members of the legislature, and then ultimately all of you, the boots on the ground, to make these dreams a reality. For generations, Ohioans in this region in particular have turned big ideas into even bigger realities. And whether that is building industries, forging communities, and carving out a legacy of resilience, it is ultimately what you're known for. It is your brand, and it is to be celebrated. Every day, I do have the chance to see the incredible potential that Ohio holds, whether that's our people, our communities, our existing industries, our new industries that are here to come. And it's clear to those who are paying attention that Ohio is making some real, measurable progress. Under the leadership of Governor Mike DeWine, Lieutenant Governor John Husted, we have been working to invest millions of dollars into programs that help revitalize downtowns, ignite innovation, fuel the success of businesses both large and small, and ultimately secure brighter futures for everyone that calls Ohio home. Just take a look at what you've been able to accomplish right here in Ross County. That announcement that we did in May was just one of many that the governor and I had the pleasure of making. They are truly transformational investments into 32 counties of Ohio's Appalachian region. And the investment here includes actually some $50 million, which ultimately is 10%. You got 10% of what we had available in the program. So I know you've talked a little bit about the projects that are happening, but let me just review them quickly and talk to you about their impact. Obviously, the investment in Yoctangi Park is going to make it a true destination. Between the much needed upgrades to the recreational fields, significant improvements to the road, even with a couple of roundabouts, ensuring better accessibility for everyone who comes to visit. It's also going to be a boost to tourism. The Mighty Children's Museum and the work that's being done there. And of course, building a dedicated UNESCO World Heritage Site Visitor Center, a place where people can come first, is what I heard. And then, travel around from there. These changes are not only going to enhance the everyday life of the people that live here, but the visitors are absolutely going to be drawn to an exciting, great quality of life. More than $2 million is being invested into downtown Bainbridge. So when people head to the Paxton restaurant, which I hear is a favorite, for a home-cooked breakfast, they're going to see and experience smoother sidewalks, a newly repaved Main Street, but it's also just going to be a really great and inviting place for more private investment to take shape. And in Frankfurt, I was there not too long ago. It was again another hot day, not like this. But the Warrior Wellness Center, school-based health clinic, is going to allow those students to receive health care at their school. And I know we're talking a lot about the physical enhancements that are being completed by this program, but the school-based health concept, that will be meaningful. And it will be a recipe that can be replicated all over the state, not just here in the region. I'm really excited to see what happens from there. But the impact does not stop there. Safe and efficient infrastructure is absolutely the foundation of every community, every thriving community, and the administration has been committed. We've been committed to ensuring that you have the resources that you need to make the necessary improvements where they are most needed, whether that's from removing dangerous brownfields and replacing aging sewer lines, to providing reliable drinking water and expanding broadband access across Ohio. All of these projects, all of them, they help address critical needs that touch every aspect of our daily life. We just didn't know how badly we need it until a few years ago. And while these communities have been laying the groundwork for a future that is thriving, these investments are really just only part of the equation. And you talked about it earlier. True progress, absolutely true progress, comes from partnerships. It's that kind that really helps unite leaders, gets you focused, has organizations together, and citizens, the people that call these places home, to help address challenges and seize opportunities together. If there's one thing that I have learned in all of my years working in the public sector and government, it's this. Leadership is not defined by what we can accomplish within our own boundaries, within our own city lines, our municipal boundaries, our own county boundaries. Real strength lies in working together. It's across communities, it's across regions, and across all levels of government. And when we pool our resources, when we share our best practices, and we work towards common goals, and everyone sees the vision, we unlock some incredible new potential and possibilities that no one single entity could ever achieve by themselves. Collaboration is also the lifeblood of what we do at development, and that is no surprise. I see it working at local levels. I wanted to see it happen at the state level, and you all have benefited from that. And I feel truly fortunate to have been part of an administration that cares. That cares. We're not giving you headwinds. We're giving you tailwind and pushing you as far as you want to go. And that is really, really amazing. We know at development that the best solutions come from working closely with local partners. We do not have patent on good ideas in Columbus, for sure. But that's why we prioritize bringing local perspectives to the table, because the challenges that we face are best addressed together. So our partnerships with businesses, with local governments, with community organizations, with associations, with state agencies, with the General Assembly, it really has created an environment of cooperation, of knowledge sharing, and ultimately collective problem solving. And the collaborative approach is fueling the Ohio of the future that they'll talk about 100 years from now. More businesses are coming here. Existing businesses are growing. More things are being made here. Lieutenant Governor says it all the time. You can't have made in the USA without made in Ohio. And more people are starting to see the unlimited potential that our state can offer. So I will close with this. I know that I have shared a lot with you all today, but here's the one thing that I want you to remember. We may only have a couple of years left, but the DeWine Houston administration is absolutely committed to helping to make strategic and meaningful investments in communities across Ohio. And it is so much more than just money that we're talking about. These investments create lasting opportunities, and it's those opportunities for new jobs, for businesses to grow, and to help build communities that will thrive, not just for today, but for multiple generations. So we're your partners. We're gonna be right here alongside you, working together to help build a stronger, brighter future where every part of Ohio gets to share in this success. So I encourage you to reach out, to share your ideas, and let's keep moving forward because, as the commissioner said, if you want to be great, do great things. And if you want to get things done, you come here to Ross County in Ohio, the heart of it all. Thank you very much.